Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, welcome back for Captain of Industry. Jonathan's here, let's see, claiming first, securing the hat, the shark hat. There we go. Alrighty, so last time we were here, on Captain of Industry, we worked on some stuff that I don't remember. We expanded research, we expanded power, we expanded, maybe we built glass? Maybe we had glass already, I can't remember. But we're working on a few things, and we have more stuff to work on. Starting with oil. We're already running low on oil out here at this particular site. So we have, see, 3,100 there plus almost 400 in that bucket, and maybe some along the way. Yes, a bunch along the way, and maybe 400 or so total of that. So we've got less than 4,000 oil left, which means we need to get this ready to go. So we will need some more people. Bring some more people in. I think I will do that. It's getting a little snug over here. I think I will do that here. Yeah, let's do that here. Yep, there we go. Let's bring some more people in. Drill, drill, drill. Yeah, the problem is with drilling in general, let's see, L, is the next nearest oil deposit is right here, maybe, on that beach. And there's one, well, there's one over here on that island that we can't get to very easily, and there's one or two way over here on this far end of this island. So we have a while before we can actually get to another oil deposit, which is kind of intended with the game. You are intended to need to use this, so let's use this. We need to upgrade this cargo depot to 4. This fits in with this thing we've had sitting here for a little bit. Must have cleared it. I guess I did clear it. Upgrade this guy to 4, and then we'll also upgrade these fluid modules to medium. And that way we'll get upgraded. And the ship, the cargo ship, will automatically upgrade along with, which is kind of an interesting thing, but it's the way that it works. Technology that I want to look for and see how close we are to it is large storage. Let's go ahead and do that one. Settlement recycling would probably be a good one to do also. Advanced smelting, definitely want to do. Thermal desalination we're going to want to do at some point soon. What's wrong with biodiesel? It needs soybeans. Oh, okay. We don't have soybeans yet. We need to do some exploration. Let's do settlement recycling, and then let's do smelting after that. And then we'll do naphtha processing after that, I think. Yeah, so this immediately grew to be 4 in size here. And then we need to install some fluid modules. Yeah. Here and here. And that should make the ship grow automatically as well. I think. Maybe the ship has to finish unloading first. That could be. That could be. But these large storages will be useful for that. So let's get them done. I paused again. I keep pausing. Get these built as well here. Oh, that. I guess let's turn the beacon on for a little bit. Bring some more people in that way. I built a second and larger dirt storage because this one's full. Yeah, we have a lot of dirt. And we're just scooping up more because we're trying to clean this surface up. So, because if we get this surface, let me see here. This way, yeah. Get this surface down to a flat grid, then we can build on it more easily. Not enough workers. Yeah, the ship just pulled away and came back in. Jumbo-sized. Alright, well, we'll get the workers in just a moment. It'll be fine. Yes, I know. Come on, let's go. Could also boost growth. Gonna eat away at my Unity, but that's okay. We can afford it for a little while. Just to get a few people in here quickly. And then I need to unpause these things. Yeah, they're set to not export. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's good enough for now. Let's turn that back down again just because I don't want to eat into my Unity. Why is Unity so bad, by the way? Ah, there it goes. Okay. Just because of that and because of health. Alright, we might have to take one more edict out, but we'll see. Right. That's all of them. The ship should be traveling back and forth to this now. And as soon as we have 36 people, we'll unpause this and it'll start producing oil. The ship carries 2,000 at a time, I think. 500 per slot, times 4 slots. Yeah, it'll take us a little bit of time to get the workers back. That's okay. Something else I thought that I wanted to do here, but maybe not yet. Maybe not, or I'm just not remembering. We should be harvesting trees, right? Oh, you need to have a whole spot for it. Did we upgrade all of our vehicles? Yes, we did. So we have all trucks, one large tree harvester, and all excavators. All the regular sized things. That's a large number of idle vehicles, but it'll be all right. Oh, and this is nearly ready too. And actually, I can turn off this dirt for a little while and force them to dump the dirt here, where there's a little bit of a space for them to do it. New refugees, good. It might 18 and 11 months. We should be okay, I think at least. We are digging into that mountain. Yep, sure are. Digging into this beach. Yep, sure are. And we're digging that out. We're gonna have to expand this here pretty soon. Coal's gonna have to get some work done too. Soon. And limestone is as limestone does. And no place to dump what? Oh, because you're using copper's. Yeah, that's fine. Just sometimes it'll complain because it can't dump stuff because copper has filled up its whole storage. Right. What do we have here that we didn't set up yet? Oh, household goods. That's right. Oh, because we were having a struggle bus. Yes. Household goods. There we are. We can turn this on basically anytime. I think I'm going to move it a little bit, though, maybe. Put it up here a little bit closer to this. Even put it over here. Yeah, we could put it up in here. Maybe. No, maybe not. I'm thinking no because I'm going to want to have another set of these here. Yeah, so let's not put it over there. Let's just put it back here where we had it, more or less. Go in there and build. And we were on a struggle bus because of steel, but steel is doing much, much better now. We have 2 boxes full. I have an idea / plan for what to do with this dumping of rock and slag here. And we're going to probably end up doing that tonight. Oh, the storage got done. I just wasn't paying attention. So we go to storages, and we now have storage 3s, which are bigger. Let's do a fluid. I'm going to do a fluid 2 here, just kind of side by side with the fluid 3. You can see how much bigger they are. They take up, I guess it's like basically 4 times the space. They do still align kind of the same, but you can't put, I don't think you can put, oh, you can put, okay, so they do take up 4 times the space, because that and that is the right height. Yeah. So they take up 4 times the space. These ones hold, just put crude oil in there, 2,500. Whereas 4 of these would have only held 400 times 4, so 1,600. So they store quite a bit more, which is nice. And yeah, they're going to really be useful here and here to store the oil that's coming off of the ship and put it into tanks that we can then grab from and later completely use from. Let the trucks pick it up. We got refugees in, so I think I should turn the, yeah, definitely should turn the beacon off now, because we only have 4 housing left. Clear that, and also the people. There we go. And we can delete that one. We also have, of course, a unit storage, same capacity of 2,500, and a loose storage. They also have more throughput. These ones only had, well, the tier 1s only had a 400 max throughput. These ones have a 900, and then these ones have 1,800 max throughput. So they kind of all scale together, which is kind of nice. All the storages, all the different kinds of storages. But basically, they're only there for appearance's sake. And with this going, maybe going, waiting for glass. Oh, I screwed up. Oh no. Oh no, this should have been glass. Delete. Delete. Come and get it, trucks. I forgot to update the recipes. It should be glass, steel, and wood, not concrete here. Let's go with glass and bring it all in. Again, and then we delete the concrete off of this belt. There we go. So there's probably going to be a bunch of concrete in the thing. No, actually, it went all over to here. Okay, nice. All right, so now we should be making, we are now making household goods. And so with the introduction of those, we can now set up a housing and services household goods module here, along with a box to put them in. That. And change the thing this time. And that doesn't accept. That does. Okay, good. And then build that, please. And that will give us this category, which will give us some more unity. Which will be kind of nice to have. We can remove that one now. What's the we can also increase the demand for them. So if we want more, even more unity, we can increase the demand for them. All right, how's crude doing over here? If I say so. 1,500 left. Yeah. How's it doing here? Oh, right. I need to do this. Unpause. At this level, this oil rig is producing 60, which is how much we need. So we'll be all right with that. But we're going to end up upgrading oil when we do this rebuild to double it. So, no, the other Wally. Oh, the other Wally. We're going to end up doubling it in order to produce, capable of producing twice as much. So, at that point in time, we'll have a bigger build. Seems logical. Okay. What else do we have here that we can build? Oh, yes. Chicken farms. So, one of the things that we've had here for a while now that we haven't been able to fulfill, well, I guess since chicken farms, but is a protein category. We now have two possible options, eggs and meat, and we need to fulfill those options, both of which we can fulfill from the chicken farms. So, this gives us chickens, and then they lay eggs. And then we can also slaughter the chickens to make meat at the food processor. We could slaughter them and send the carcasses to the food processor to make meat and meat trimmings. And then we have water and salt that we need to put into that in order to make it. Meat trimmings can be made into compost or can be made into fuel gas and compost. Depending on which proclivities are, I think I'll just put it directly into compost. Or you can burn it into pollution. If you really wanted to. At this point, we're gonna start setting this up. So, chicken works a little bit differently than everything else we've had so far, and even I think most things since. Go ahead and just put this down. So in here we need animal feed and water to process this, and we are getting animal feed. We have animal feed currently going into here. We're gonna stop that. And we're going to start bringing it into here instead. The water will need to come in here and the animal feed. So let's do a storage here. For the most part, I'm still going to use the smaller storages just because they kind of fit better. We'll go there and then we'll connect this up with a belt. Mark 1 belt should be fine because we shouldn't need very much for very long. And this will demand animal feed. Do that. Water, we're going to try to get in via pipe. I hope. I don't remember how much water we need, though. So let's figure that out. Out the other end comes eggs and chicken carcasses. Now to start with, I'm just going to do the eggs. We're just going to kind of do one thing at a time. So this is basically it, but this needs to go someplace where there's water. Which could be that one, and probably should be that one. Just because we have the other foodstuffs here. The biggest issue is going to be that we're using a lot of water from this. A lot. And it could just be that I need to not have this power here anymore. And maybe I need to move it. Did I ever stop? No, I didn't ever stop the coal process. Oh, I did stop. No, I never stopped the coal process here. Should we do something different then? How did I set this one up? Yeah, we need to definitely stop this coal process. And then stop this coal process here. You can trash that coal. You can trash that also. I think we should move this over to the other power place because water's getting used quite a bit here. We're actually at half capacity right now. And we'll just burn these fuels as well as the biomass here when we can't use it for something else, basically. As we have been doing. Go ahead and take this whole thing over here. And this won't actually last very long either. I don't think. What? That turned off. Oh, it can't turn it off. Alright, fine. Do a flip and kind of line this up maybe like that. You know, I could do a little bit of modification here too while we're at it. What are you trying to do? Weird. Okay. So I could put these two in. That means I probably need to pull it down by a little bit more then. Yeah. Go there then, maybe. Let's see, I went to this point and then up into there. Wait, why did I do that all like that? That was stupid. There and there. There, I could fix it later. And then we could do something like this again. Flip into here. These can get redone. We probably only need one of them. And come out. I can actually just do probably that. That one going there. Do not need this. And then I can move these down and put two more of these in, with also more of these in. Yeah, let's do that. Cargo ship is low on fuel. Are you not fueling it up? No, you're not, because I didn't tell you to bring fuel in here. Whoopsie. Okay, somebody bring in some diesel, please. Yeah, we're dealing with the worker problem right now. Just like that. And you're blocked. Oh, the dirt. Did the dirt get filled up already? Yeah. Okay, we can accept dirt in here again. There we go. I'm probably going to still need some more workers, though. Let's go ahead and start bringing in some more people. Yep, gonna need more workers. Okay, so they're bringing the biomass still here. I could have had a storage and brought it in, I suppose. That. Just don't request it, just offer to make it available. Like that. Water's pumping. Oils are burning. Power is powering. All right. So with all of that, we can now use this space for the chicken, which is what I wanted this for to begin with. Let's do it like this. Flip it like that. Yeah. Use this space for the chickens. Put it there. And turn that off then. We're going to do one of these pumps. Put it there, although I think I'll end up changing this. Like that. And then we can unpause it. And we can make some chicken eggs. We'll need a unit storage for the eggs. Those will go this way. And we'll also eventually need carcasses. Now, this is where it gets different. Where do we get the chickens from? They don't appear magically. We have to trade for them at the trading dock. We need to trade with our local friends, these guys, I think? No? These guys? Yeah, these guys. They want construction parts for chickens. But we have to get upgraded to reputation level 2 first. You did not have chickens, right? Right. What about you over here? No chickens either? Yeah. So we need to donate to them in order to get our reputation up, in order to be able to buy chickens. So we'll do that next. And so that gets handled by delivering what they want here, and then visiting them. So trucks get to work. I know, not enough workers. I'm gonna pause it anyways because not like we have the chickens. It doesn't do us any good. All right, so are you done yet? No. But I suppose it's time that we could start talking about what I want to do about this. At the moment, we are getting in a rather large amount of rock. And what I want to do is a lift here up to max height. Yeah, right there. And then a belt, and this one's going to actually be a Mark II belt for the speed. And then I want to go this way. Oh, this way. Somewhere. We can just stop it there for right now, though. And actually let them build it. What that'll do is I'll put the rock onto the belt. And then I want to do a little bit of a setup here. Something we have unlocked a long, long time ago. The stacker. And work with that a little bit. So we need to dump this gravel onto the ground. Or into the ocean, I should say. Doesn't really matter where I start. You're coming across this one. That's going to get a little bit hairy right there, but let's plan for that one straight on. And then I want to put these as close as they can get together. Like this. We're not going to use that first one, but we're going to use the rest of them. So this, and then continuing along. Let's take this, well, let's take this first one out. And then let's do a lift again. And I think that's actually where I want it, because I'm down a level here. I think that's where I want it. Yeah, just like that. And this might be off by 1. No, it's actually not. Even better. Actually, then I might be able to get that first one in there. But I want to chain these up all together like that. Put that one back in there if I can. I think it'll work, but I need to use a U-shaped connector here. That. And what this will do is this will dump this rock into the ocean for us, so the trucks don't have to go and pick it up and carry it over here. Now, I will have to do a little bit of work with the trucks here and again. But for now, at least, they will be able to be a little bit self-sustaining. Connect upright? Looks like it did. And, or this will be self-sustaining for a longer stretch. And I don't want to put the last one in there, or the next one in there. And then the trucks will be freed up to not have to do all this delivering all the time. They're going to try to finish this corner up, which is good. I want them to do that, and that'll mostly be the slag trucks that do that, at least for right now. Yeah, there they go. They just finished doing so. And if they have finished doing so, now they're still fighting over that last little bit. When they have finished doing so, what's going on now? Fuel station's out of fuel. That's probably because I just used all the crude, all the diesel to fuel the ship. Yeah, we just need to wait. It's just got to get processed. We'll be okay. That should have probably been upgraded, though. Upgrade that. Or buffer. You all done? Oh, you are all done. Okay, in that case, let's do another single line here. And then I want to do, like, a bit over here. Maybe a bit. Go ahead and smooth that up to that mountain. Like so. Truck is struggling. What are you struggling to do? You have no job. What do you want? You don't need to reach that destination. You high? Let's go ahead and build these. This gets expensive, but since we have 100% recycling on, it'll basically just be reusing them as we move this forward every so often, basically. This will form like a little mountain range here in the ocean over time, and then we can just assign an excavator to come over here and smooth it back out again. So you are bringing in all the crudes. That's good because this is gonna... You know what? Trucks keep empty. Just that last tick actually is all we need. That way this keeps pumping. And so we can keep this moving. Because they're taking it from there or from here. And I want them to take it from there first. We can get rid of those. And we should have, at least somewhere. Yeah, we have another one over there. Did this ever finish loading? It did. Click the checkbox. We'll go and donate to them and get skilled up one level. We got to do it again. Another level so we can bring in our chickens. We have no research going on, too. I'm going to push into... I think I want to push into this one, and this one. A little deep here. But it'll help with the stuff that I want to do tonight. Should help. Alright, we delivered that stuff. Still a struggle. Are we not processing this constantly? Like, what's going on? A little light oil. It's going pretty much constantly. More sulfur than we know what to do with. Which is kind of a consistent thing here that I've noticed. Once you get sulfur really going, you end up having okay, we did get some diesel delivered. Good. Although they just went used it all, so I guess not. Yeah. You'll get fuel in a minute. Gone. Oh. Let's not do that. Let's just do this. How much do you actually need? You use 108 per journey. Wow. Alright, then I guess it's gotta be right there. Gotta spend money to make money, I guess. Alright, how is this going? Yeah, we still need another reputation increase, so let's do the reputation thingy. And load the ship. We are only making 36 diesel per minute. Oh, we already loaded that. Good. Let's send that off then. Oh, you won't go because there's not enough to pick up. Right. Alrighty. We can, or we should be able anyway, to do this. Slide the rock one forward again. And slide the dirt one forward again. Need to expand this a bit. Actually, that's fine. We'll leave it alone for right now. And do a bit of this again. And we delivered our cargo, so now we can go deal with that. And turn this off again, so they don't keep dumping dirt in there. We want them to dump it over there. Go to here, and now... Not enough space in Animal Farm or no Animal Farm built. Ah, yeah, I need to unpause this. So now, we can click this button, but it doesn't do anything, because we don't have other farms. So instead, we need to go here and purchase some. And I'm just going to purchase one set, which is going to cost me 20 construction parts 2 to buy 30 chickens. And then instantly those chickens appear here. And with the delivery of animal feed and water, they will start producing eggs, and they will also start growing. We grow 1.2 animals per month, chickens per month. And we also need to deal with this animal feed problem, because we need more of it. And we're out of oil over here, by the way. Once they pick all that up, let's just do this. Once they pick all that up, then we'll be good to go. We need to make more animal feed. How do we make more animal feed? We make it. We're getting it from here right now. We don't want to do this one. We want to turn potatoes, wheat, or corn into animal feed in some ratio. probably wheat first. We are overproducing wheat. And how do we make animal feed again? What building is it in? It is in a mixer. All right. Do this. And we want to do corn. And then, wheat, corn, and then potatoes. And I did stop accepting it here, right? Yes, I did. Also stop doing this. We're going to add this one in, so it'll be fine. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put that in there right now. And you can remove that, please. And then we'll actually just accept the meat trimmings here for later. All right, so this. That's a good spot. Maybe that's a better spot. I want to use a balancer, U-shaped balancer. Even though we have 3 inputs here, I think I want to control which ones. We're going to have more eventually, I think. Still fuel complaining. Yeah, soybeans will come in later. So we'll definitely want to do that. Let's do this. And let's do... 1, 2, 3, like that. Yeah. This one can connect in directly. That'll be for later. Yeah, I think that'll be for later. So let's do this. Do this. That'll be for the soybeans later, I mean. This. Then we do one more over here. So this one's priority will be from there. This one's priority will be from there. And this will be, was it again? Wheat, corn, and then potatoes. Wheat. Demand? No, not demand. Corn. Potatoes. You are not demanding either. Okay. You are demanding output? Yes, a little bit. You will as well, as will you. And let's build this. Oh, and we need to have one of these here. One of these, wait a minute. One of these needs a faster belt. No, they don't. This animal feed needs a faster belt, though. Yes, it does. It's already 2. Oh, good. Did I make these all 2s? Oh, poop. They don't need to be 2s. Turn those down. You don't need to spend that kind of money. Okay. Unpause and let's go. Yeah, so this will make animal feed for us. I want to have the belt thingy receive from belts and pipes up to like this point. That way we have room for the trucks to deliver the animal feed from wherever it is we're making it. Right here. Right here. They should start bringing in those 3 things. Still struggling on the diesel front. Am I demanding in those fuels? I am, we're just not using them. Why do you not have any coal? Your mining priority is coal. I guess I need to set them both for coal for a while. We have plenty of coal accessible to them. Maybe not. Let me do some expansion here. I know. Shut up. Okay, please mine coal. Because that'll be a little bit of a problem if we run out of coal. And luckily we had these capable here. Oh, since you're broken, let me fix this pipe here. Although you did just deliver some coal. There we go. Okay. How goes? The trucks filled in over here, as they were intended to do. They're also filling in this little corner over here. And these guys are trying to fill this in also. Good. Can I do a little bit more of this? I don't want to go too close to the edge. I think we'll stop there, because if I go one more, it's a little bit too close. I think we'll stop there. Build that. Cool.
Nerd alert!
Hey man, welcome in. We zoom in on the shirt here today. For a minute there, you bored me to death. And the tentacle hat. Alright. Only a minute? Yeah, only a minute. There we go. Greetings. And take that stupid hat off. Which one are we taking off? Or both? Shark? Alright. There we go. What is your deal? Why are you on the struggle bus so much? I'll leave one for Jonathan. The goal is to make me wear every hat at the same time. Good luck with that. I have a lot of hats, and I don't stream long enough for that to work out well for you. Okay, well, it looks like fuel might be recovering. Might. Yeah, there it goes. It just went. We almost... Well, we have half enough. Alright, well, while that's working, let's design some new smelting. So we unlocked... Actually, we can... Well, I don't want to remove chicken farm yet, because we still have part of it to go. But we did unlock settlement recycling. Let's do that real quick first. That one's an easy one. We just need a building here. Recyclables collection. And then we need storage for it, of course. And we change that to recyclables. And let them build it. Alright, so that's done. So now we can remove that one, and then we can look at advanced smelting. So that gives us is another upgraded blast furnace. It also gives us an upgraded oxygen furnace, an upgraded metal caster, an upgraded cooled caster. That takes care of all of iron, steel, and copper, upgraded to a much better production thing here. We also get this large crusher, which is quite large, but also quite powerful. We can take a look at that in relation to its smaller peer as we do this. But now is the time to rebuild smelting. You've heard of the game Occupy Mars? I have. I thought about it. I'm not sure yet. Welcome in, Marshall, by the way. Let's do some smelting. Blast Furnace 2. What's the difference? The difference is it's twice as fast. It produces twice as much. But it also uses crushed iron and copper, as well as limestone and sand, respectively, to produce, rather than using whole iron and copper. So we need to be able to crush this stuff. But these will produce, let's do iron first, you and you. These will produce 48 molten iron. So in the metal caster, we can do the upgraded one here. We'll just, like I said, just do iron first. Let's do it like this. I think is how we had it before. Actually, that's backwards. That's backwards. Look at that. That. And then this over here. And so it basically still looks the same. It's just upgraded. And we'll want to... We can actually just upgrade those, except that I want to move them out of here. I want to push them out here a bit further, I think. So we'll just rebuild them as part of that. But in addition to with the iron one, we also need to bring in limestone. And then we also need to crush the iron. Well, we only need 48 for this. But if we do the same type of thing as we did here, we'll want to have 2 of these together. Now I need to make sure that's correct, that I still need that much iron. You don't need much iron long term. We may be able to get by with just 1 of these. Did we ever upgrade and convert over? No, we did not. We need to upgrade these and convert these over. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Forgot about that. Let's delete this and delete that. Do this and that. You will empty those out eventually. Even if they go into here. You know what we should be doing all the time here? Although maybe I don't want to do it because I want to burn through a bunch more diesel. We might want to do that. What do you need? Oh, dirt. That's... Okay, Wally. That's full again. Let's turn dirt back on here. No, I'm going to do a quick remove on these. It's going to cost me a bit of unity, but who cares? And then I can just do steel. Ollie has a pile of dirt. You know it. Wait, what did I... Did I not do the quick remove properly there? Or did they bring a bunch in? Oh, I bet you they brought a bunch. Oh, I quick removed from one and it put it in the other one. I bet. Alright, there we go. And then we actually don't need this one anymore. We'll get that cleared out eventually. Because we're making 24 here, and that's what this needs. And you don't have enough to process? Yeah, you don't. Wait. You only have 2. Okay. In that case, we can delete this building. Still struggling with the diesel situation here. Let's just do this. Get rid of those. And just get it converted over to steel. But yeah, I don't think we need a massive amount of iron production, just because all it's used for is trading, a little bit of construction, especially ship-based construction, and something else. There's one other thing that it's good for. Oh, actually we do need it. Building these retaining walls. They all take iron. So let's still do 2 of them. Like we have presently. Just, basically just like this. And that should be right. Crushed, then, we need to have... Oh, and then we need to do this again. For the steel. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and build... Yeah, build a bunch of steel here. So we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. 6 times 48 crushing is, what the heck is that? Just shy of 300, right? 288. The large crusher will crush 192. Small crusher will crush 32. We could start with 1 large crusher and do more later, maybe? Because I really don't think we're going to need all of this right away. We can always add more in. I think what I want to do... Well, or do I? I don't want to redesign all of this. And in fact, I can probably get away with not doing that if I'm clever. Yeah, I think I'll be clever. Try to be clever. Let's take a copy of this. All of it. Put it down out here someplace. Upgrade these. Notice they also add in a 3rd slot here too. That's important. While we're doing this, I also want to replace this storage. No, I can't undo that. I also want to replace this storage with a bigger one. Put that back. Bring it back anyway. And then I want to upgrade it Can I do the upgrade here? That. Which means that I also want to separate these by one more space. It's fine. It's fine. Let's do this. Bring them apart once more here. I can put that in right like that. Alright, so let's see. Slag and coal. Coal's fine. Well, almost fine. Okay, get rid of these decoratives. They're annoying. Slag I want to move out of here. And do something different with it. Coal I want to shift over there slightly. And that'll be okay. Recyclables I want to bring in like this instead. And then ore is going to come in over here someplace. And we'll use one of these crusher thingies. Let's move it right there. Fuel station's still out of fuel. Should I put space there for later reasons? No, it's fine. Really? I have that as a level 1? Oopsie. U2, level 2, level 2. Okay, so that's iron, and that's basically done. We need to connect this up here, too. That's basically done. Slag's gonna go this way, but we also will need one more thing. And that is... Not that. That is limestone. Limestone. Now I want to change this again. Delete that belt. Push this over a bit. Put... Go there with it. Move this over there. Make the coal like that. That actually work? No, it's colliding. Okay. In that case, you go in here. You go in like this. Or I could move this whole thing. Two more. This can move down here. Yeah. Do that. Priority's going to be here. No, priority's going to be there from the scrap still, right? And then this gets connected up like this. I'm going to check some. Okay, what's going on with the trucks? The struggle bus with the trucks here. Where are you trying to go? Why? What's the point of going over there? Oh, because it's full. That's what the point of it is. To confuse me? Yeah, that could be it too. Actually, let's just do this. That'll probably be okay. Yeah, 5, 4... Go there. 2 remaining. You might be something different. I think you might be something different. Let's recover that one. Alright. Can you guys drive out of here? Please do. There we go. Okay, good. Okay. So that's iron. And then steel, I want to do basically the same thing again. But I only want to copy part of it. Something like this. And of course we upgrade these. No, I didn't finish the limestone. That would be good, Wally. Finish what you were working on before you got distracted once again. There. Okay. There. And there. For sure going to be difficult. Let's do a U-shaped connector right there on top. Yep. Yeah. Alright, so that takes care of that. Oopsie. Almost forgot. This can go away, that can go away. This goes away as well, and so does this. I upgraded these, so they need limestone in as well. They're configured the same. Upgrade these. Upgrade this, upgrade that. So you output 48. You'll take in 48, make 24. You'll take in 24, make 24. This... Now... We'll need one of these big boxes. Which is just a bit outside. Can I tweak that a bit? Maybe. No. Only one input for molten on these. Wait a minute. Why does that have an icon for the other one? Ooh. That's weird. But it is what it is. We just do this. And you gotta be steel. And that will take care of most of what we need to do here. We just need a couple of these. We need to position it right, which I think what I want to do for that is actually move this water pipe. Out there someplace. The truck's still struggling. Oh, well now it's a different story. No, it's not. Why are you trying to go over there? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, thank you, Jonathan. You are correct. Oh, I know what the problem is. Yep, there's the problem. This is the problem. There we go. And then I can put these back now. And I should probably edit this one. So that we don't have any overlap here, because it probably will come back to bite me in the ass if I don't fix this now. Okay. We'll get some water from over here, because then if I decide to double this, which I don't know if I will or not, but if I decide to double it, then I can add another one on this end, and then we can have the water connecting in between them. Bring this down a bit. Oops, wrong selection choice there. Bring this down a bit, make sure it's also aligned correctly. I think that's correctly. And then slag. Actually, slag could stay here. Maybe like right there. We can do a lift there. And then these belts all need to be connected. Now, one thing I haven't done is check the math on the belts. Speeds here. We'll need to do. Go there, you go there, you go there. You go... Nope. Like this. Yep. Just like that. That'll do. Okay, so you're going to crush 192. We're going to use 48 times 4 for right now, which is 192. That means that this belt from here needs to be upgraded to level 2 so we can get a 200 throughput on it. That's the bottom belt here. Move over there. There. Oh, it's gonna kill me. Gonna try to kill me anyway. You go there. You go here. And then this one. And then that one. Which goes all the way in. I should probably do that here too. Maybe not necessary. Probably not necessary, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's 192 of that. Now, of course, we'll also need potentially for 192 of scrap. We're not going to have that much, but let's just upgrade this belt too, just in case we happen to have a lot of it. We are prioritizing that. The next piece is 6 times 4 limestone. We're good on that front. The next piece is up to 15 times 4 coal. That's 60. We're good on that front too. And then the slag coming out is 18 times 2, which we're good on as well. You're all upgraded correctly. No, you're not upgraded correctly. Put this in there. Look at that. And that gives us all the same recipe on all 4 of those, which is what we wanted. And then we have these, which they're taking in 24 molten. The molten can move 120, so it's completely fine. Those are fine. These are only outputting 24 apiece. Those are fine as well. This is taken in the molten, 48 molten and outputting 24. You have 36 and 36, which is 72 exhaust. These exhaust thingies can't handle that. So we need to do something different with exhaust here. This and this goes away. And instead we use a big one. Goes here. Big smokestack. Big smokestack. Let's do something different with this particular slag belt here. You come here. You go like... How you know want to attach sometimes. You go there. You delete you. Delete you. Delete you. This belt gets flipped around like that, and that should be fine. And then I can put the large smokestack in, right in here. Like that. You can go like this into there. And you can go like this into there. That'll do. Alright, a lot more exhaust. And then 24 and 24. Oh, we need the water here too. Alright, and water and fill her up. Will that do it? I think so. I think so. Go with this, or you can go with that. Now comes the little bit of pain here. Until future Wally complains. Yeah. You're still fine. You're going to get it cleaned up eventually. It's fine. Totally fine. Just fine. All those trucks dumping rocks and stuff there. We do need to have maybe some more of these rock outputs for like this one going onto that belt. The other mines maybe 2 eventually. That would be a goal. Have we accumulated any? No. Yes, we actually have. We have started to accumulate a little bit. Okay, so that will do for iron. Now we need to do the same thing for copper, which I'm going to just start off by taking a copy of this. I missed a bit. Oh, let's go from this side. I can make sure I grab all of that. Take that stupid hat off. Go. And put the... So copper's a little different. Uncheck, uncheck, check, check. Copper needs in sand rather than limestone. So you become a sand requester. Coal's the same, although we aren't going to need that full 192. We're only going to probably just need 96. Doesn't mean we still can't do this, but is it worth it? Maybe. So we need 96. If we use the small crushers, we would need 3 of them. Trademark? We would need 3 of them. If we used 3 of them, that would cost us 6 workers, 750 kilowatts, and 0.85 times 3, so a little less than, well, what about 2.5 or so? A little more than 2.5 maintenance. Maintenance 1. This will cost us 6 workers, so the same workers. This will cost us 3.4, so a little bit more maintenance, and 1 megawatt, so a little bit more power. I believe we have our answer. Do it. 1, 2, 3. Nice. All right, and then we need a lift here. Blame Jeff. Are we blaming Jeff? I mean, not that I'm arguing with it, but struggle bus. Oh, yeah, you're not supposed to be up there. Recover. The landslide got underneath the excavator. Something like that. This will be 96 though. Actually, these should be upgraded. And then over here, we have the same things. I just copied that so we can get the 96 master belt here. And then that can stay the same because the priority is here on this, but this needs to be copper scrap. All sand and then slag out. You are fine where you're at. You, and you all get deleted. Deleted. Sand. Copper, coal. And then this, and then we move this out. Oh wait, I gotta also do. I gotta also fix this. I thought so. Okay. Then we got to deal with the acid part, the acid bath part here, which is this. And we only have one level of these, and they each will consume 24. I think that means we go 1-to-1 on these, right? Yeah. So delete these belts. That. And then this goes flippity, jibbity, that. We could go here. Maybe we go there. It's not right. That is. We'll run that acid pipe all the way through. We actually can turn off the water on this one. Drag a box volley, it's easier. And this gets connected up to all of that. I think the way to do it... Ooh, that's nice. Way to do it is just to put two of them together, since they're 24 apiece. That makes 48. And call it a day. Opera. So, you go there. Go there. You go there. There. We'll bring the acid in on this side, I guess, because we're already bringing stuff in on this side. Food storage 2 goes in like this. And then you can go like that. Like that. And then we do output belts, of course. There. And here. There. And here. I think that'll do it for the copper as well. I guess you need to be acid and full request. So where do we want to put these things? Right in this area sounds like a good plan. I think I will turn this one like this. Ish. And then this one kind of mirrored, maybe? I could also share the coal for these, but I don't think I want to. I also want to make sure I have enough space there to bring them between, to go between them. Go like that. Mark, welcome in. Alright, so how's the situation here? Really good. Let's do... Let's terminate these. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done the copper ones. Hold on. Put that back. Undo. I'm going to do one at a time. Well, do iron and steel and then do copper is what I mean to say. Let's go ahead and upgrade this too. Why the heck not? I should probably also do this steel. Don't do the water. I'll probably regret it later, but don't do the water. because I want them to flush these out completely. Okay, you're good to delete. You're good to delete. Meh. Oh, to the question. Okay. Do this. I don't need to do that over here because these go straight in. You're good to delete. You're good to delete. Well. Alright, well, it wasn't good to delete, but that's okay. Delete all this. Delete all that. Delete all this. We can delete that. Now you over here, my friend. You're gonna need 16 at a time. That's fine. We waste a little bit, we waste a little bit. I think these are all good. Delete all of this. All of that. Still venting, whatever? Jeez. Oh, because it's coming from here. Right. You guys are all good. And you're still processing that, which is fine. You're done. You're doing the last cycle, I think. Yep. Did all that. I missed a spot. And then we can do all of this. This is going to make how much iron? Oh, that's plenty of iron. That's too much iron, really. That's... I mean, it's fine, but we really don't need that much iron. That's 96 iron. We're only making 48 steel, so we might need another batch of steel, but we can add that on later. When we do a rebuild of the labs, we'll put them elsewhere, and then we'll have that to go. So if you guys are going to be done quickly, which it looks like you are, takes red parts. Red parts might be a little bit of a struggle. Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on with that. Yeah, red parts are a little bit of a struggle. Need them for this too. Alright, it'll just be a little bit of time. It'll be okay. We have plenty of yellows to go around, so it's just a matter of feeding in the reds properly. Getting the reds produced, I mean. Could add another one, but then I'd want to add another one of these and another one of those, and I don't know that I want to do all that right now, so we're not going to do it right now. That at high priority, please. Oh, not that. Nope, nope, nope. That was 10, I think. This high priority. Construction priority. And then I will do one set of these at like 1. Belt got done, that's good. Be able to start making iron from the scrap recipe. See the scrap feeding in. You got a stupid belt here? You do. I think. Yeah, look at that. Upgrade. Horse delivery. Hello, every truck in the world here. Jeez. Damn pile. Alright, that's going to take a little bit of time. That's why I didn't want to do copper at the same time. I have to save up for that a little bit. Alright, what else can we fiddle with while we're waiting? How are... Oh, you know what we never did? We never did this. Or eggs. We have eggs in abundance. And yet... can't do anything about it. You take yellows, you take whites, so we're good there. Egg yellows and egg whites. Look at that. How's it going over here with the pile of rocks? Alright. I can delete the first few of these at least. That. And then they'll be able to get in there and fill this in also, presumably. Well, we caught up on diesel. Almost full. Just in time to do a full rebuild of that. Jeez. Yeah, that's a struggle. I shouldn't have let them build all of this right away. I should have built it in phases. As long as we don't run out of steel. If it looks like we're going to run out of steel, I will delete these pieces and put them back in later. And we'll let the components go to making steel stuff instead. Steel stuff instead. Doing. Oh, you probably went and got gas. Yeah, you did. Okay. That's fine. You're getting close to the back there? Yeah. How's coal doing? Quite well. Good. Good. Digging away at it. I can probably switch one of them back to not focusing on coal. That one had a bunch of dirt in its hands, so that's the better one. Although this one has rocks, it doesn't matter. But switch one of them to not focusing on coal for a while so that we get the rest of this area cleaned out. Then we'll need to scoop down, right? Yeah, scoop down. Like a heart shape. Yeah. We got hills of dirt to clean up here, too, at some point. Fuck. After we get through all this. We are eating into this mountain a little, but I'm okay with that. Most of it's just dirt, but there's that bit of mountain. Oh, this got finished up too. Yeah, let's do that. We'll come and get that last little bit of crude. Use it. Wow. A few construction parts there. Those will go into here. Get used to make these again later. Not too long off. And then those will get used to make these. Almost done with the crusher. We'll get iron started up again. That's a big ass crusher. Alright, so then we need, God, 280 times 2. At a rate of 6 per minute. I'm going to do a Unity boost on this. It's going to use these at twice the rate, but we are producing at that rate. And as long as we're not really using these much, we should be okay. We can always turn that back off again. Helps that because it doesn't use any more workers. It doesn't use any more maintenance. It doesn't use any more power. It just uses a little bit of Unity. Kinda nice. Wow. We not... Well, you know what? I need to crush those recyclables. Or compact them, I mean. Because we're only bringing in crushed or compacted ones. I forgot. Okay. Let's do... solid waste compactor. There. And then one of these. There. Compacted, pressed. There we go. Do that, please. Then I'll fix this and not even have this bucket in the way once we get this cleaned out. That'll reduce our waste production, or our solid waste production. We're not using any or enough biomass. Interesting. That's because that's full. I don't think I want priority on this anymore. But what I do want is I want to increase the production priority of these so they get used first before this. So we use these alternative fuels that we're trying to get rid of before we use coal. And this should have probably just been one power plant. And I should have just done it differently. Oh well. Live and learn. All those eggs got taken. They are mostly in here. Actually, they're all in there, but it holds 400. So that gave us another 0.36 unity, and we're using 8.3 eggs per minute. How much are you producing? 7.32. Perfect. We're not producing enough eggs, but we'll be able to mitigate that with the meat, and we'll use less eggs once we have meat going. So I'm not gonna fret over it right now. I'm not gonna build a second chicken farm or anything. We'll just wait. Oh, good. Those two got done. Now we just need 180 for this. Oh, good. Oh, you take reds. Oh, no. If I can get those before the trucks take them, then I will do this. And steal those 25. Yeah, I think we'll be able to. Yep, there we go. Alright, so this is going to consume 72 at a time, producing 24, and then the trucks will be able to come and get this stuff and take it over to here, drop it off in there, and yeah. Over here, we are pushing it out. Okay, that should be fine though. Just take it. That's what she said. Once this gets empty, I will turn off the receive from belts and pipes thing so that this will back up a little bit, and then we'll move these buildings around.
Nah, that's what she said.
Exactly. Alright, they're bringing that stuff in. We are crushing it. Glass coming in. That'll get delivered over here, which will get used to make more glass. We use less sand, which is a good thing. And then you'll need... We'll need to deal with the rest of that too. It's set priority here, yes. Backed up. Once we get... Oh, because that's done. Yeah, that's why it's backed up. Once we get steel up and moving, then we'll be in a much better place. But we need another 80-something, 83 parts there. So, good thing we cranked this up to 24. Or to 12, rather. Although it doesn't seem like these are producing fully. I might... The electronics, you guys need 24 of those. You're making exactly 24. Okay. We don't use these that much, so it's probably fine. The other thing I should do that I talked about doing was taking the steel from here down to there rather than having a separate input. Maybe. That's it's not worth it. There. Nope. One more truckload. More truckload. And then we can start designing oil. Our oil rebuild, because we did a bunch of researches for that. And then we can do some more researches too, but not right now. How's this going? Oh, good. Do not allow input from the belts. Delete this building here. I mean, get it, truck. Oh, that truck. Move this building. See, I gotta do this twice to be able to move it. Move this building there. Move this building twice also. Yeah, there we go. And then you'll just output into there. You'll crush it or compact it when you get it. And you'll output it into there. And then every time we get a truckload worth, it'll go. That's how cookie crumbles. We really need to get the waste thing going pretty soon. So these will run every so often just to keep these things spinning, which isn't the most ideal situation in the world, but kind of the only way to do it. Yes. You can see them kicking on again because this got low. Kick them back up and then it'll kick off again. Alright, this is going now. You're waiting for coal. Did I not hook up coal properly? I did not. This is backwards? Oh, this is backwards. Okay. There we go. Guess I could have checked that earlier. And then that one's going. Good. 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 Alright, that's making that. Ooh, and good timing too, because we're out of steel. And we need steel to make reds, to get more steel made. Alright, so this will make 24 steel per minute. Not great, but it's something. And this will get done eventually. How's it going over here? I think we could probably delete 3 more of these. Get those parts back. These are nice and yellow parts, so we'll be able to use them. And the rubber might be going in there or something. Figure that out later. We could go back to doing some more attacking, I suppose. Our ship is worth how much now? 210. You have a battle score of 170. You have a battle score of 260. Well, we can only do the one, I guess. Go battle. Gonna use some gas, but that's alright. You got it now. Alright, so oil redesign. Find a clean spot here to do oil redesign. While that last stuff is being built. Oil redesign. So we already know, let's see, oil. We already know this stage 1 distillation. Crude oil comes in here on the left. We also bring steam in here. We get sour water out. We get the medium oil and the heavy oils out. And then we do another steam distillation here. Bringing more steam in, passing the medium oil across, and outputting light oil. We're doing this over in the other spot, so this is no difference. But then we add distillation stage 3. Stage 3 does another steam cracking, produce naphtha and fuel gas out of the light oil. So we have that, and these happen to be exactly 1 to 1 to 1. So 60 oil comes in, 48 medium oil comes out, 48 medium oil goes in, 30 light oil comes out, 30 light oil goes in, and then we have those things. But we still need to be able to deal with this heavy oil. And I think that's done in a cracking unit. We can tame the Kraken here. We can make either naphtha or diesel out of it. I think I want to make naphtha. Don't quote me on that yet. Oh, tree harvester's board. Let's go fix that real quick. You can do all of those trees. these trees, and that'll be good for now. Also, ship in battle. We won. And location explored. We got stuff. Okay. I think we want to make naphtha, if I remember correctly. But this takes in hydrogen, which we don't really have yet. We haven't really done yet. So we have to deal with that. We also want to crack the naphtha. Let's think here. I think we want to turn the naphtha into fuel gas and hydrogen. I think. I'll do that. And I think we do the same for these. Like that. And so this will output 12. And this needs 24. So we're going to immediately double this. Like so. And that takes care of this one. We have a bunch of fuel gas coming out of this mess, though. So we have to deal with that somehow. Fuel gas is used for a few things, including we can use it as, fuel here, because it's fuel gas. It produces carbon dioxide, as does ethanol, instead of exhaust, because carbon dioxide pollutes less, I think, than exhaust does. Let's take a look. That's in waste management fluid, and let's just do a small one because the numbers are simpler. Yeah, it produces half as much pollution as exhaust does, so that's a good thing to do. But we can also burn hydrogen, which gives us steam, which is interesting, I guess, scientifically speaking. Turning water and hydrogen into steam plus more steam. But the good thing about steam is, even if we have to vent it, it doesn't cost us, you can just do it this way, it doesn't cost us anything in terms of pollution. Only exhaust and carbon dioxide do. So we should burn hydrogen. And luckily we can, because we have these things called hydrogen reformers that turn fuel gas and more steam into hydrogen and carbon dioxide. Now, the carbon dioxide is going to be a pollutant for a while, but that's okay. Oh, the ship was repaired. Good. Good. Do we have any... We can't actually go... No, that's the one we can't fight yet. But we can do more exploration. Maybe we should do that. Or can we? We might not be able to. We may not be able to reach any more of these. That one we can reach. Let's go to that one then. Might as well. So we need to do a bunch of this from the fuel gas we're getting out of all of these things. And if we kind of tally up what we're getting 36 sour water, which, if I remember correctly, is exactly one of these. We're getting 72 diesel, which is good. And maybe I was getting diesel out of this. I don't know. I may have to go and look at another thing. I did some math on this at some point in my life from a previous playthrough. I may need to go look at that. Oh, maybe this is right. So the naphtha, let's see if we can do this math again. If we go to diesel, then we have to crack the diesel into naphtha. And if we do that, then we lose volume. Because 36 diesel would be 1.5 of these, so that's like 27. Whereas if we go straight to naphtha, we go to 36. Although we do have fuel gas coming out in both cases. We lose 6 fuel gas in that process, but it's still somewhat positive. It also costs us a little bit more steam. Can't turn diesel into fuel gas and hydrogen. We have to go through, yeah, so we want to go to naphtha. Short story long, we're going to go to naphtha. And then once we have naphtha, then we do, we crack it down to fuel gas and hydrogen. The diesel, we're going to use it for a little while. And we're going to use it for certain things forever, but we're going to use it for a little while. And then we're going to do, let's go in here. And then we're going to do hydrogen fuel cells. And what that gives us is different types of vehicles that will use hydrogen as their fuel source rather than diesel. And the advantage there is, well, it's hydrogen, so it's, I think it's a little bit more efficient crude oil-wise for those, I think. So we'll eventually want to crack the diesel into naphtha, and so we'll have to do that with a cracking unit. Here, and that's this one. And then we'll have to do more of these for each of those. So this is outputting 36, this is consuming 24. We're going to want some space here because we're going to have to do more than one of those. These are making 18, and these are consuming 24. So if the numbers work out right, spoiler alert, they do. One of these is all we need of those. We need to eventually be able to crack 36 times 2, so 72 diesel. That's 3 of these. And that's 36 plus 3 times 18, which is 90. They don't work out quite perfect, but perfect enough. That's just under 4 of these. Will be perfect. So we'll balance that in together, the naphtha, so that we use all of it. And then that is making a crap ton of fuel gas. And we need to turn that crap ton of fuel gas into hydrogen. Now, if we look at more math, because why not look at more math? 24 diesel makes 18 naphtha. 18 naphtha would make 3/4 of, so 18 and 6. And then 18 fuel gas and 6 hydrogen becomes 21 and 6, which is 27 hydrogen from 24 diesel. So it's a little bit expansive there. And we'd have to look at what the vehicles use as far as hydrogen versus diesel, but it does give us a little bit of expansion at the cost of workers, maintenance, and let's see, that says 1. Well, let's not do that one. Let's do the truck. That's what we have most of. 0.77 hydrogen per month. And the trucks we have now are 0.64. 0.77 divided by 0.64 is 1.2. It actually may not be more efficient to use hydrogen over diesel for the trucks. Unless I'm forgetting... Oh, I'm missing this fuel gas too. And this fuel gas too, aren't I? Let's see if I did this right. It's 6 fuel gas. We have 18. 18 becomes 18, so that's 24 fuel gas and 6 hydrogen. And then 24 fuel gas becomes 28 hydrogen. That's 34 hydrogen out of 24 fuel. 1.2 times 24 is 28. It actually is more efficient to use hydrogen. Water resource getting low. That's not good. That's not good at all. Because, yeah. We got to get oil out of here. Yep, got to. Got to get oil out of here. Okay. Well, this is kind of the plan. There will be a bunch of these in the end. This here is fine. We'll do something with this, similar to what we've been doing. We'll have to send the sulfur then into making rubber. Where are we at again? Oil. Into making rubber like we're doing here now. We will probably switch to using naphtha to make rubber rather than diesel because it's expansive again. We get more naphtha. We'll get more rubber per unit of crude if we make it out of naphtha than if we make it out of diesel. For the same reason hydrogen's better. And then we'll have sulfur going into making acid, of course. And then we'll have sulfur being available for other things. And then the only other thing we'll need to do is decide if we should allow the sour water to continue to be dumped when we get too much of it, or if we should allow the sulfur to be burned when we get too much of the sour water. So sour water per unit causes 120 pollution. Now that's water pollution, but 120 pollution. Sulfur, when it's burned, costs 48 air pollution for 12 of it. And this was 60. How much sour water makes how much sulfur? $60... sour water. Makes 120 pollution. 60 divided by 36 times 9 is 15 sulfur, which would make... I forgot what it was now. 12 makes 48, so 15 would make 60 pollution. So it's half the pollution. It's air pollution versus water pollution. I don't know if that makes a difference. That's under health here. I have no idea if that makes a difference or not. I mean, we're doing a lot of water polluting now, but I don't know if pollution is, like, if each unit of pollution is just a unit of pollution, then we want to burn the sulfur. Even if we also are burning the ammonia, though, or flaring the ammonia, I'm not sure, actually. 36 makes 24. We're getting 9, so that's 6 more pollution. It's still better. Yeah, so we want to flare and burn the sulfur and the ammonia if we can't use it, rather than dumping the sour water, pollution-wise. So we'll figure that part out also. We'll finish this design next time. It's going to be a bit complicated. There's going to be a lot of pipes going on. But we'll figure that out. I think I will try to get this built, this copper built, for next time. Once I have this box full, which is a problem right now because the copper. Why do you not make? Did I kill something in my? Yeah, I did. Okay, there. Yeah, I did accidentally kill the, when I was deleting things unnecessarily. I did accidentally kill the coal. So we'll get copper going again. We'll get this stuff going again. We'll make some of those off camera, of course, and work on this. I'm also going to keep working on the terraforming processes. This will be a bit of an ongoing forever thing, basically. I want to take this whole swath of land here. And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to take this whole swath of land and eventually get all the way over here. I also want to take this, once we get about this far, and come down here somehow onto this island. Eventually we'll take out this whole mountain also. Be a bit of time before we get that far. But yeah. What else do we unlock today that we need to work on? Oh yes, the gas rotary kiln. We will do that after we get oil going. And that'll be an upgrade to concrete production. Or lead to an upgrade to that. This is oil, and we can get rid of this advanced smelting when we did that. Fermenting we're going to keep for now. Chicken farm we're going to keep because we only did half of it. We'll work on that also next time or another time. But oil will be our focus next time. And that's going to be, like I said, a bit complicated to run all the pipes correctly. But we'll see how we can get it done. But for now, we're going to find ourselves a raid target and get out of here. So let's see here. Who is live tonight? Let's raid Dragonheart. He's playing Foundry. There's a new update that came out this week, I think. I considered waiting for it or starting a new save in anticipation of it instead of doing this, but Captain of Industry just sounded a bit more appealing to me for a few reasons. One of those, of course, being that, well, I haven't played it and featured it and whatever in longer than we did, than it's been since we did Foundry. But yeah, we'll get back to Foundry at some point in the future. So let's raid Dragonheart. So thank you all for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me, chatting, redeeming, all the things. This week, or this weekend yet, tomorrow, join us for shenanigans. And when I say join us, I really mean join us, because we are playing Don't Starve together. And everyone who is a regular viewer or a regular chatter in our Discord is welcome to join us. So consider doing that. You can join our Discord and let us know there, Jeff, Lana, or myself, that you want to join us for shenanigans. Any week in October, and then even maybe you may go just a bit beyond, but at least every weekend, every Sunday in October yet. And then also check out my YouTube, where if you aren't already there, you should be. We're doing a lot of content over there. Every day there's content, so you can join us for that and see what's new, see what's different, see what's going on. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you all again next time. Bye for now.